Ervin was able to battle through this one tonight.
Well, I think that's, accurate that he did have to battle. Kept the hit total down. But, the command thing almost bit him tonight, given the free passes. I think he ended up with 5 walks or whatever it was. So a couple of times he had to, make pitches to get off the field, including a line drive that we got a little bit lucky on with Encarnacion. And, you don't expect a 1-0 game, coming in here into this park, but we'll take it. We had to find a way to hang on. Both the guys in the 8th inning did a nice job, and, of course, Kinsler bouncing back from a long outing last night and still getting 3 more outs tonight. So, it's obviously a good win for us.
Like you just touched on the 1-run game, what does that say about how different this team is or what this team is made up of?
Early on, we've been competing, and we talked about that more than anything. There's been a very few games that we haven't had a chance to win, and every once in a while you're going to get those low-scoring games, and if they, you can swing some of those in your favor, the 1-run games, the low-scoring games, it's going to add to your ability to hang around. So, Ervin's been giving us solid starts. The last one was a little bit of a hiccup, but we're just continuing what's been a good stretch of road games for us this year.
So, what was working for Ervin to keep Cleveland to 2 hits?
I think he got most of his swings and misses tonight on fastballs. The slider that we've seen him get chase pitches from the righties really wasn't there. And the changeup, I think, he mixed that in a little bit, better, I think, with the left-hand hitters at least. But I thought that his ability to get elevated fastballs by some guys kind of kept him going.
Sano using the whole field again.
Yeah, we just talked about it before the game, and first pitch he sees, he goes oppo. So, it's just a good sign. I think he's getting really comfortable with that approach. And I had just missed that curveball second at bat out of center field. You score one early. You don't think that's going to be the final score, but you'll take it.
Talk about Ervin's performance. Is that the best you've seen Josh Tomlin pitch in this park?
He was good. He had our guys confused. There's no doubt about that. I don't think we stayed on him. We talked about throughout the game. Just take your hits and try not to get greedy, because he preys on over-aggressive swings, and he's got late movement, and between the curveball that he got some of our guys to chase and that cutter just either getting in on the lefties or off the end of the bat to the righties, and we didn't make very good adjustments, I didn't think, but give him credit for making the pitches.
And even with Ervin battling like that, what was the conversation after 7? Was there any consideration? Or?
Well, stressful inning when he had to get off the field with the bases loaded, and he came back out and had a clean 7th, and he was right around 100. But Ervin's, he's very forthright. Talked about going back out there. It actually matched up well with Rogers facing those 2 guys in the 8th. So, he said he was good, and I said, yes, you were. So we moved on.
How important is it to have a veteran guy like that you can count on to go out every 5th day and give you that kind of outing more often than not?
We lean on our veterans. We have some emerging young players for sure, both sides, pitching and positionally. But, really last year he was consistent in the second half. Maybe one of the more consistent guys in the game, and he's been able to carry it over here. And I think we feed off that a little bit. We seem to have a little bit of a little more moxie when he's on the mound. Just a good feeling knowing that he's starting the game for you.
It's up by Belial on the drop pop-up.
Yeah. I'd rather see 2 guys try to catch it than nobody try to catch it. It's, it gets loud. Polanco coming across the field and Joe trying to track it in there. But, thankfully it was in a good spot on the field where we could recover and get an out. So I don't know if there was a little bit of panic, but we made the throw. I don't think there was strategy to get the speed off the bases, but it worked out.